Hello everyone, welcome back to day 1 part 2 of Yalding Lead Agro-Socio Excursion 2026. This day was an exciting day filled with history, adventure and unforgettable moments.
It's filled with Banjul, battles Banjul, struggling for independence, society and culture, Banjul, post-colonial Banjul, and colonial Banjul.
Our journey continued at the historic Gambia National Museum in Banjul. As we arrived, our guide shared interesting stories about the building's past. We learned that the building was once used by the British colonials as a drinking bar. Later in 1985, it was turned into a museum by the first president of the Republic of the Gambia, Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara. It was amazing to see how the same building now stands as a symbol of the Gambian history and culture. Inside the museum, we explored different exhibits that show the rich heritage of the Gambia. One of the main highlights was an ancient well. We learned that there were originally 13 wells dug by a Senegalese man named Amiri Gueye, but only one remains. This well, dug in 1824, served as an important source of water for the community for many years. Standing there, we felt a strong connection to the past and saw how one person's effort made a lasting impact. Our guide shared more stories about the artifacts and their meaning, showing the strength and rich traditions of the Gambian people. It was inspiring to learn about the culture and history firsthand.
During the colonial era as a British nightclub. This is the place where they normally come and enjoy themselves when they have lesser time. They come here, they play music, eat, drink, dance, and then later they dispatch to the various working place. Then later on, it became into a British council, library and a parliament until February 1985, when it finally became as Gambia National Museum by the first Republic of the Gambia, Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara, up to date. This building was built in the year 1898, which is 128 years old of the building. And inside the museum here, it has divided into 3 floors with a permanent exhibition. The first floor is filled with Banjul, battles Banjul, struggling for independence, society and culture, pre-colonial Banjul, post-colonial Banjul, and colonial Banjul. The second floor is a step ladder that will lead you up. There are 2 steps that are inside the museum. The other one is on the left hand side and the other one is on the right hand side. There, if you walk up at the central part of the museum, there we have the archaeology that dig deeply and find ancient remain stone and stone. If you walk far east at the central part of the museum, at the left hand side, there we have the coming of the Islamic, the migration, the Manding people, the Western Kingdom and Empire, the chieftaincies. And then at the right hand side, there we have the Gambia political parties, colonial Gambians, Gambian personalities, Soniki Marbo War. And then at the end of the museum, where we have the basket. Still, if you come back to the central part of the museum, at the right hand side, where we have the forestry that's dealing with land and environment. And the third floor is a basement down there at the left hand side. As we walk up to come in, at the basement also we need to walk down. There are also at the end, you come across the Gambia ethnic group musical instrument. So you are welcome to the Gambia National Museum. Another important thing also, when we take a look inside the garden, between the statue and that yellow flower, that small little round thing with a gold color and a black color near the yellow flower is a well, which is also has been dug during the British colonial era by an engineer from Touray Island in Senegal called Pompe Amarigay. He dug that university here in Banjul, of which today this is the oldest well here in Banjul existing. All the 12 are all abundant when there's tap water. 4 meters deep, 2 meters wide, and still there is still water used for domestics. It was dug in the year 1824, which is 202 years old of the well. So you are welcome to the Gambia National Museum. Thank you very much for your comment.
We headed to the ferry crossing point. The excitement grew as we approached the newly inaugurated ferry, a modern vessel launched by the President of the Gambia. This ferry showed progress and made travel across the river easier. As we boarded the ferry, we enjoy a smooth and beautiful ride across the water. We admire the views of the river and the surrounding areas. The journey was more than crossing the river. It brought people closer together. When we arrive in Bara, we continue to Kerbohum, where we rest and spend the night. It was calm and beautiful place, perfect for relaxing after a long day. We enjoyed delicious meal and reflect on everything we had experienced. The trip was truly unforgettable. We learned new things, explored new places, and met new people. We were grateful for the experience and excited for what the next day will bring. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for more stories, more discoveries, and more memories in the coming days.